Hello everybody, and welcome to the latest World ZZT livestream. Today we're going to be continuing our Super ZZT journey through the Big Dragon, which has quickly won everybody over, if anybody had any doubts to begin with. In part 1, we went through quite a lot of levels. We met people who do autograph magic on baseballs. We raced a surfer. We somehow made it across a waterfall, clinging onto ropes the whole time. It was terrifying. We recently went to a casino where we fought a bunch of gangs. Now we're the big tough guy, I guess. But unfortunately, we could not save the life of Ms. Hi-Ho, who had her badge stolen, and without it, she died. Oh, and then lastly, we met Mr. Hi-Ho, who blamed us for her death. We had to shoot some sense into him. Now we're pals. It's been a wild game, and I suspect part 2 is going to be equally wild. There's probably not a ton left. I think we're more on the way out than the way in. And I did actually have to make a small content edit to this game. It has one moment apparently towards the end where it gets a little suddenly off tone for just a moment, but let's just move along with that. It's been adjusted. Anyway, we gotta resume from this resume save, and then I'm immediately going to have to like readjust my window because this isn't gonna look right. There we go. Dragon. We've got this strange sort of world map, I guess, to pick our levels from. We've gone through quite a few. We've been collecting gems and increasing our rank. We're almost advanced. And we're at a bonus level. So let's see what bonus number 3 has in store for us. Welcome to the third bonus stage. We call it Kill 'em Off. See what you think. Here's how to play. Talk to the blue man to begin. As quickly as you can, run down to the pond. Shoot as many humanoid thingers as you can. When time is up, you will find out whether you won or not. Good luck. Alright. Shooting gallery against humanoid thingers, I guess. Ooh. I count your score. Okay. Go. Save your game in case targets become trapped. That's good. Save your game now in case it bugs out. Bugs. So... well... what? Hello, welcome. I'm playing a shooting gallery now that doesn't seem very well coded here. Try again sometime soon. Heck, try again now if you want. Just touch me again. Okay, now they're moving. Ooh, good. Yeah. I'll just... no? How many points does this want me to get? This seems difficult. Okay, there we go. It didn't at least yell at me. Insult the score. Nope. Okay, I've just been closing that message too fast. Never mind. 10 points. How? Like, they're stuck against walls, and I'm just constantly shooting them, and I'm not getting enough points. Give it one more shot, but I don't have very high hopes. Oh, they're like gone now. Yeah, like... why do you get like 3 seconds to play the shooting gallery? Yeah, Do you need... I mean, this is a bonus stage. I don't think I need to do anything. It just gives me some more gems. I'm just gonna leave. We can come back to that if we have to, but... hopefully there's nothing mandatory about that. Sorry, this is no longer a 100% run. Oh, where did we leave off? I should have looked that up. Oh, I think I remember doing these. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm at that level. Maybe not that level. I think I'm at a level with a key in it, though. I really want to say it was here. Did we do... let's just look. What was 13? Don't remember this, or is this the way? Actually, no, this is the way to Mr. Hi-Ho. Yeah, okay. So we definitely did 13. So yeah, 14 is... I remember stopping at a key level with thinking that there'd be a door just like immediately off screen. Okay, so on to level 14. Stage 14, the land of ice and chills. Hace frio. We got ourselves an ice level? Sure. One of my feet is numb from the cold. It's so frozen it's almost ghost-like. Is this us saying this? Or is this somebody we're looking for? Oh, wait. This isn't a maze, this is a person. It's a big skeleton, I think. No, it's not. I don't know what this is, never mind. But these are definitely legs. And the part that's slightly above there is kind of like a ribcage. On to stage 14, Winter Blunderland. Got ice. Alternate titles. We got ice spiders. Shoutouts to Super ZZT spiders. They're very good. Danger, thin ice. Danger, thin ice. Please proceed with caution. Please proceed with caution. So... is the web supposed to be like cracked ice? I'm waiting for like an invisible object to just get bumped and kill me. Oh, this looks terrifying. You hop into the boat. The seat reads RMS Titanic. Oh, watch out for those lighter colored water squares. Those are icebergs. Okay. Oh. You hit an iceberg. The ice flies and hits you in the head while the ship twists and twirls. Then we seem to be okay, though. You leap off the boat and clear the waterfall. The boat comes to. Then you think something brilliant. Hey, won't the Titanic be worth billions if I could show I'd discovered and ridden it? You got the Titanic. Okay. What? Lucky us. We have our very own Titanic now. And oh boy, can't wait to do this. Well, 3 out of 4. This is a strange level, even for this game. Level exit. Probably don't want to go there yet. Boy, this water is freezing. Take a chill and worry about hypothermia, as if you can't get to warm up soon. You can feel the chill setting in. Brr. Ice tigers. Can't go on much longer. Brr. I'm probably gonna die of tigers before I die of hypothermia here. No! You can feel a surge of weakness setting in. Brr! If this wasn't scrolls, I'd think this was like the game warning us that we're supposed to have something here. Oh, okay, I will just instantly die to these lines, huh? That's the final straw. Your history, bro! No, cold, cold. Brr! Game over. Unrelated, it was the lines. We need... Okay, I'm just gonna give me some health here, sorry. Oh, okay, it was the scroll. So I do need something? Nice. Okay. So yeah, can I? I don't think I can turn around. There was like one-way water. Or no, there's the level exits transporter, so we're fine. That's such an... There's plenty of ZZT games that will do like Frostbite, Poison, anything like that, where it's just this sort of slow drip of messages. I've never seen it just done with scrolls. Exit straight up, and the game's calling me a wimp again. Is there a weird white wall that I missed? Well. White wall. You touch a pillow. You rub it to you and warm yourself up. You're not freezing anymore. Thank goodness for this Arctic pillow. That's definitely what I think of when I think of how to deal with hypothermia. Oh, the scrolls were hurting me too. Okay. You have completed the chills of Winter Blunderland. Congratulations. Now out through the not quite skeleton. Alright, well that was a very dangerous level. Oh, okay, yeah, I did not get the key. Presumably it's somewhere out in the water when I had my Titanic. Oh, later, okay. So, like, 16 stages in, this game is now introducing the idea of revisiting stages. Okay. 14 stages in. Oh good, a shortcut. Is this just a board edge? Sorts? Here's a neat little gem you picked up. Oh, okay, so that's what this thing's all about. Thank goodness, we definitely did need that. No. Almost an expert. And it looks like there's one more bonus level that needs a key. Alright, part 15. The Seafoam Islands. Wet, wild, and... Where'd you go? You drowned. What? This may be even more deadly than the last one. Titanic Captain. There was definitely a time in my life when I knew that dude's name. I want to say James something, but I'm probably completely off. Hardy har! I was the original captain of the ship Titanic. People think I'm dead, but they're wrong. Obviously. Boy, I would give anything to find the real ship raised from the water. But that can't happen. Oh, you can't go through. The path is closed now. Oh, thank you for the sub, Idle Traders. What? You have it, you say? Let me see. Ah, this is a real treasure. Thank you so much, lad. Ah, I'll tell you a secret. The level it sunk in, there was a switch that was on the Wimp's Road to the exit. I heard it changes the currents. We never got to try it. See if you can. I'm off to sell this beauty now. Thank you. Titanic movie, I want to say, was like 98 or 99. Is it Edward Smith? I mean, like I said, I definitely knew this, but don't... Oh, 97, wow. Sorry, I never saw Titanic. It had nudity. I was too little. What I saw was some of Titanic, and then had to leave the room for the naked lady part. I'm being laughed at in my own home right now. Oops, you bumped into a dam. It's broken. The flood is coming. I probably should have gone back to that stage first. Well, I missed this. Well. I don't like that dam. Let's see if we can get that key. Okay, so something on the Wimp's path that changes a water current. I still do like what this game is doing with its water normally. Okay. Wimp's path. Okay. Wow, there's a secret switch on the wall. You press it. Cling, bam, bang, bing. It sounds like a current has changed. That's the sound of water. Hopefully there's just like a big obvious up arrow or something. I don't have to study this for long. Oh, yeah, okay. That makes that easy. We got the magic cane. Storage site. Drago, please leave the key here. The 8s are coming to pick it up. That was one of the gangs from the last episode. Turns out the human trying to find me met up with them. Dragonabra, the ruler of this land. So we may finally get some more dragons. We only had one so far. Thank you for ammo. That's right. Okay, and we'll take that key. Did they give us ammo just to be sure we could shoot them? What a horrible existence. Oh. How do I escape? Like, just holding down. It's not gonna... And there's no board to the right, which I was hoping. Is there something to shoot? Certainly got the ammo to spare. In switch. Again. Well, the oh no in chat is promising. What was I supposed to do that I apparently didn't? Ah, nothing. It's... Does this just straight up on... Oh, no, I see. Current... That would track. I'm also... There is this, but... Ah, okay. That tracks. So there should have been a scroll here, but the whole hypothermia, the scroll thing, meant that it got erased. Can you... Oh, you can't... Well, whatever. We're just... Got a tunnel. Tunneling badly. Alright, good enough. Let's get out of here. Can we leave from this side? Yes. We've got our key at least. That's kind of a shame, because so far this game has been pretty playable. I forget how much... Did I have to cheat in the first one? I'm sure I did for health. I think health is pretty tight, but... For the most part, this game is fairly straightforward. Yeah, I definitely had to cheat in that casino. That was kind of a nightmare, but... Let's see then. We've got our key at least, so we can try this horrible level again. Or we can skip it for now. Let's give it one more go. I wasn't really thinking much about it. So the dam breaks. Problem, though. Okay. Surgeon General's warning. Shoot. Yeah, this is what I was literally about to say. Shooting bullets while floating downstream may cause serious health problems. The problem is, if you shoot while you're on water, and you shoot in the direction the current's moving, you just get moved into your bullet immediately and hurt yourself. So I can't actually shoot these enemies. I have to dodge them, and I have to get lucky. I'm just gonna get some more health here. Okay, the centipede is a bit much. At least it lets you wait. Okay. Tapping right, at least to slow me down a little. Oh, okay, invisible walls. It's just not amazing, it's just a path? There's gonna be another over here? What are we... Oh. Okay, well. When in doubt, follow the bullets. I have a feeling that there's probably, like, an item or something in here. I don't get why there'd be invisible walls otherwise. But I also might just be wasting my time. That's also a very distinct possibility. Just a path. Alright, well, I guess nobody can stop you from using invisibles. I just immediately started trying to shoot the lines, and it didn't go well, as you could expect. Gang 8. Ah, so we meet again. It's been a pleasure knowing you. But now you will once again experience the Eight's wrath. Yeah, it's... Okay. I really do like these overkill messages, and that there's so many. Thank you. Now we are not going to reward you with anything, menace. We'll see you again, and I'm positive of that. I said you have won. Seafoam Island's clear. Well done. Thank you, Dragonabra. I'm not sure which it is. So that's 15. Have you checked the checkup meter lately? You may qualify for a prize or a bonus level. I think we still got a little ways to go on that. We'll probably go in after this one, though, actually. And this looks scary. Alright, level 16. The nuclear power plant. Get ready to zap. I hope not. Please save your game now. One wrong move might make this impossible to beat. You began stage 10, but didn't finish. I advise you go back now, because if you have any keys, this level may become messed up. Well, oh yeah, we do have a key that is very clearly going to cause problems for us. Where's the... Maybe it is the bonus stage. There was one by that. I guess we'll do that then. And hopefully the key that I did pick up doesn't cause problems either. I can't reach this, so I'm just gonna have this key. I'm just loading that save. I think that's just gonna kind of break things by default. Whatever, we'll just cheat our way around it. The nuclear chemicals drain health every minute or so. Hurry up, but not so fast that you make a mistake. Okay. So we are on a timer. Okay, this is promising. Somewhat. Trying to, like... Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I didn't notice my health going down. And I think I'm stuck. Ooh, what hurt me? Oh, the time limit, right. This is a very long 10 seconds. Got a cyan key. I need a cyan door. No, it looks like I'm stuck. Yeah, this is just... Nope. Try again. The time limit's not nearly as threatening as it sounds. I want to... What key was it? Well, that's no good either. What invisibles? Oh, the transporter there. Let's make a little safety save. Skip that white key so we can get this white key. That's probably just gonna take us back. Sector 1 complete. Well done. Good luck. Ooh. I feel like I skipped a lot of keys over there. Oh my god, I have to walk. No. Where? Yeah, okay. We're just gonna pretend I went the... No, I guess we're not. Pretend I went the long way around back to here. And then that all connects with this. So you block the transporters to the east of them. Well, I gotta see this message. There's no message. Please back away or you may be trapped by a boulder. You have 5 seconds to do so. That's not a boulder. Okay, but I can't get in here. Am I stuck again? I mean, I get what that pusher's supposed to do. I just wanted to see what message you got for screwing yourself over like that. Is there another path? South. Okay, I'm just oblivious. So yellow key for that. Why is this game suddenly getting really into invisible walls? There's way too many keys here. What was okay, so I can get a purple key. That's looking like it. Oh, I have to fill this entire thing, huh? Yeah. Jeez. This is rough. This is much less charming than... Well, I probably just broke it forever. 1, 2, 3. No, there's enough. Okay, there's a yellow key. Yeah, I don't think this game gives you enough health. That lets me leave. This must be trade keys for keys. That's a good deal. Oh, no, I did need +1. Well, okay. Still ain't going there. But it can go in there now, at least. Oh my goodness, stop. He's back away. Alright. I don't like that there's still so many keys. I don't like that there's so many invisible walls. Was there even... Oh, I guess there was that other door. Good lord. No, thank you. Sector 2 is complete. Leave with your gems. I don't like this, is the thing. Like, this is not fun. You can't get a good read on these keys and doors, and you can't even, like, scroll to see everything in advance. I can't... I do not enjoy trying to think my way through this. Well, I'm just gonna cheat for one of these keys, because... Why do I have a red key? Oh, that's on the game. Is that pocket here? That's fine. Got health for days. There's a cyan key right there. Yeah, but like, legit, what am I supposed to do at this point? Like... Like, I burned a cyan key early, sure. So I'm doomed by definition, but what in my current state, like what should I have been doing here? Like, I have a cyan key now. I know that'll catch up to me later, but how do I even get over to that spot? That's like the starting area. Okay. Like, I'm supposed to have a green key. Like, where is the green key I'm supposed to get? Oh, it says it's going and I still got a stream preview. Well, no, you're just missing me wandering around in a maze. Am I supposed to get a green key? Like, that doesn't seem right. I think I'm just gonna leave this level. My key situation is ruins. There's a green key there, but that's for... I guess he could bring that in. That's terrible, though. Especially since this game is supposed to be, like, non-linear. It makes a lot of sense. My personal password, XOX. Shortcut to the main hall. I don't know what's 16 look like. That was 16. I thought that was 15. Well, level 17 it is. One way. Lots of lava, lots of tigers. No turning back after you cross the one-way road. Can't be a wimp. Welcome to stage... the land of... Now that you have, the scroll is ripped in half. Welcome to stage the land of scroll is ripped now that you have in half. Cool. This is just the game now, huh? I sure am. Get ready, hee hee hee, ha ha ha, and put on your helmets, because you'll need them. On your mark, get set, go. The numbers are pacemakers to show you how far you are. However, they are only in a range. Since the beginning allows you to choose a path from 1 to 4, the numbers there can mean they're still equally as far. Key mazes are... This is not a good key maze, and now we have another, and I just... Ugh. Well, I mean, I already lost, because I picked the wrong path. My blind guess was incorrect. Yeah, okay. Game over, sure. What else we got around here? A lot of lava. This doesn't look doable. I mean, it might be. Oh no, okay. A big ol' mess of blink walls. That opens this. Ah, okay, well here's something. When in doubt, use some force. Then blank scrolls, I guess. Oh, dangerous deadly lava. It's cool. I'm gonna cheat. Is there some different lava? Sorry, I was being shot at. Oh. Oh, that's silly. Oh, this isn't fun, though. Great. Aha! You have reached the elusive lava lamp. Please walk right by. And you receive the price of your actions towards the dragon's Dragonabra and Draco. Which is a lot of tigers, I guess. This is not, yeah. Some very powerful colors here. potion increases your health in some magical way. You feel a little better. I guess I gotta win this race now. Good luck. Forget it, I'll quit. Oh, okay. Let's race. Not looking forward to how long this one seems to be. Okay, it's not as bad as I thought. It's... I don't remember what it is, but it's... If I go from neutral and I hold left, it looks like this. There's like a gap before the repeat kicks in. There's that little pause. So it ends up generally being better to mash, unless you have like a very long straightaway. Actually, what's to the east there? Like here, you can see me pausing every time I make a turn. Whoa, well, I hope... That's right. No, what? Where's the finish line? Oh, there. Oh, I have to have like an actual... Yeah, he does have to push me. Okay, well, great. One more. Hopefully. Nope. Alright, so far this seems pretty promising. Uh-oh, this race seems rigged. You aren't supposed to win. No, this can't be right. You're darn right this is wrong. Finish line. You should have shot the... The finish line was supposed to kill me? You're darn right this is wrong. Finish line. You should have shot the kid down before it tagged you. Sorry. Alright, I'll go tell Dragonava and send the 8s. And the 8s. Even though you won this race, you're still hopeless. What was this scroll? Which I was smart enough to not read. Finish line. Did you lose? Yes. Well, it's a pop-up window, so no, I could have actually safely read that. Alright. Blue and green. Stop with these walls. Don't need them. Like... That was Zox. Password okay. What would you like? Trade health for ammo. Trade ammo for health. I can't see my health or ammo here. Thank you, Super ZZT. Oh, well, I can at least... Well, no, because he moved. He's probably broken, because he'll try to move again. Oh, no, we're good. I'm pretty good on ammo, anyway. And health is easy to cheat for. Until I have to fight some horrible star-throwing boss, which I presume this is leading up to. Technology is pretty incredible these days, isn't it? Oh, this is the guy from the Pokemon games. I was able to watch you while you trekked through my entire lair. That's right. I think you've worked very hard to reach me. It's not my fault, you know. My father bombed some famous buildings. My mother secretly committed murders in her past life, and all that evil passes down to me. That's why I think I can do an excellent job of killing you, decorating your corpse, and placing it somewhere unattractive. What do you say? Fantastic. And here come the stars. Oh, I like the swearing. That's good. Let's get a little... Let's top off my health a little there. And this time... Hey. Okay, you win. Clearly, I have misunderstood your powers, and I have let them exceed mine. But there is one important thing I must let you know. It's not over till the fat lady sings. The fat ladies, they're the eights. I, secretly, was simply an assistant to that gang. If you want to save the world, you must defeat them. Please, back off. I'll give you this. You have received an invisible key. Goodbye. You win. Well, we got ourselves a dragon. Oh, this took us all the way back, huh? Well, as long as we're down here. Become an expert. And pretend we had a key. Bonus 4. What? Wow, great bonus. I love it. Hang on a second. I am going to the file viewer. Okay. There is something... Okay, there's this, but we can't do anything with that. Oh, never mind, the hyper key. We're good. We got the hyper key. That... Hello? Whoop. Thank you, hyper key. I don't know what that did. Following this path again. So I guess something to give me some bearings, because I can tell we're going to be backtracking through this. Goes to here. Sure, just pass the spinning gun. Oh, there it is. Okay. That seems to be the worst of the maze. There's no turning back now. You are completely in. Yates. some bonus gems, and then we'll see what this is all about then. It's 1 o'clock. 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. Go 8s, kill this man. He stole our key, but now he has no chance. That's a fun pattern. So, you have won. Think you have restored peace to the world? Maybe you have. Maybe you have defeated us. That doesn't mean that evil can't rise again. It sure as heck doesn't mean anything. You are going, no, not the God of truth, no! Wasting away, no! Evil has been splat. The body vaporizes. Who's the God of truth? This is a new character. You have done well, begins a loud booming voice coming from high above you. You have defeated the cause of evil. You have slayed the dragon. You have weakened the 8s. Your mission here is complete. Head into the stairwell in front of you, ZZT. Did I skip something? This seems like the ending. Also... Oh, this is just... I thought, like, I saw the bullet go out there. I'm assuming these were not meant to be fake walls. So we don't even... Okay, there we go. There's a big dragon. I can see the corner of a big dragon. It was just a teaser. No. See the crowd of people. They are here to see you. You have saved the lives of them, as well as some others. However, not all lives have been saved. So many have died. People remember the many that were killed, along with the many that you saved. Now you should go and make a speech. Oh, I hope we get to. Head to the podium. Nobody wants to say anything to me. Please. What a great podium, wow. Hello? Yay, hooray, it's ZZT! Yeah, well, thank you. I mean, it's a pleasure, to be here. Woohoo, whoopee! Yes, thanks, but there's one thing I have to tell you all. Ms. Hi-Ho, my good friend, she's gone now, thanks to the dragon. More silence engulfs. But I went and beat that dragon. It wasn't easy. Still can't believe I did it. And the loud voice again. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for meeting ZZT. Yay, whoopee! Yep, we're ZZT the person. Let's cut to the credits. Alright. Credits for the Dragon ZZT add-on. Please try some other ZZT games made by Joshua. Congratulations, the world has been saved. Give yourself a high five and see your final score. Alright. 1 point per 3 shots of ammo. It's a fun little counter. One point per gem. There. Apologies for any jump scares. 10 points per life. That sounds like ZZT's force noise. Great game! Email me with questions or comments. Good luck. Thank goodness. Huh. Well. That was the big dragon, alright. That's I think the first half was a bit better overall. Yeah, it did fall apart there a bit. No, it wasn't a bad game. It's just it was front loaded with the good stuff, I think. The second half, I mean, this happens with a lot of ZZT games where the author like doesn't know when to call it quits, and things keep kind of escalating, even vaguely. And there's just I can keep making games, so I'm gonna keep making game, and the quality just starts dipping as things go on. But for the most part, that was pretty solid. It just the creativity gave way for like invisible mazes and key mazes at the end, and those don't do it for most folk. But I mean, we still had the Titanic. That was something. It was only because I was enjoying the first half so much that I played like one last stage. Like if we had started with the fight against Mr. Hi-Ho, I think that would have made for like a more memorable part 2. But I think we ended up kind of like just fitting all the cool stuff in the first half. Still a pretty neat game, and again, by Super ZZT standards, thanks to the limited number of releases, this ends up being like one of the better games, even with its problems towards the back half. Like, I had fun with this. It definitely doesn't know when to stop, but if this game had been like a dozen stages instead of 17, I think this would have held up a little better. But overall, like, it was worthwhile. And yet another example of a fun Super ZZT game. They do exist. I just kind of pretend they don't. I guess we did see everything there. Yeah, I think that'll... We passed the hour mark. I think that'll do it for this Super ZZT adventure. But hope you all had fun here. Flickering? Okay, I'm not flickering. It was a pretty cool game. Like, I would be happy to see more of this kid's stuff if... Is there any? I don't think there is. Well, okay. There is another game actually credited to this guy called 10 Levels of Fury, with a release date from 5 years earlier, nearly. And it's extremely my first ZZT game. This is the title screen. Oh. Clicked the wrong button. This is the title screen. I mean, the fact that it's called Mess Up seems apt. But I am curious, like, if there's any writing in here. Doesn't look it. This looks extremely first CZT game. So yeah, the Big Dragon is definitely this dude's masterpiece, as it were. And I still don't know how much I trust the 1999 date. But either way, comparing 10 Levels of Fury to this, it's obvious that the kid definitely stuck around a bit and got some better ideas about how to make a game. Like, this game has some fun ideas in it. I wish it could be a little more don't know. It's trying to be open-ended. They're letting you play levels in whatever order you want. But I think when you do that, and you just number the levels, there's kind of this expectation that, like, well, if I go out of order, then, like, I'm gonna miss, like, story or items I'm expected to have. Like, there's a correct option. I think if instead of numbering things, it just said, like, okay, this is... what was that? Winter Blunderlands, or this is the nuclear plant, and just let you kind of pick and choose from groups like that. I think they need to get at least some more variety here. Because it feels like the whole non-linear portion of this wasn't really for anything. It was more like coincidental that these stages were self-contained. It also needs to not use so many stars. That started seeing that towards the end of the first half, and it gets bad, unfortunately. But you can cheat your way through this and have some fun. So thank you for introducing me to this game. We'll be back tomorrow because this is a weird Saturday stream. We're gonna do some more unpreserved ZZT games. I'm not 100% sure what, but we got a big list. I've got like a couple random variety worlds. I've got like some demos I was considering for games that never came out. We'll see. But thank you all for watching. Hope you had fun, and hope to see you next time. Later.